All right. How are you, Leo? Leo. What's going on here, Leo? Can get a flame? What? There we are. Leo. Beautiful Leo. My dearest friends, Leo. I gotta be honest with you. I mean, I like all signs, but let's be honest. Let's be honest, Leo. We're pretty good, aren't we? It doesn't get any better than Leo, right? When you consider all sides, when you consider all different points, yes, some signs might be better than others or certain things, but I'm talking all around, okay? All around as a whole. With God's favor, what are you going to do? I mean, that's why we got the sun as our symbol. What are you going to do, Leo? You must well get used to it. That's a Leo talking, by the way. You know, I'm not a show off, Leo, but what are you going to do? It is what it is. I mean, sometimes we look at people and say, what are you doing? Just what are you doing? So simple. 1, 2, 3. Oh no, but this, but that. What are you talking about? What in the hell are you talking about? Look, 1, 2, 3. Oh yeah, okay. Oh geez, I didn't realize that. Yeah, we just have a wider, deeper, farther perspective. We can see inside things before we even open it. I don't know what it is, Leo. I don't know. But when we picked our sign before we're reincarnated, I guess it depending what we wanted to do, right? In any case, enough of self-promoting. Oh, we can afford it. Okay, Leo, so this is general, so I'm not going to go into depth too much. This is just general guidance and general things, okay? So I'm not trying to guess anyone. I'm just trying to give you some pointers, red flags, good flags, green flags, yellow, stripes, whatever you want, Leo. So we're going to look at the present. We're going to spend most of the time on the present, a little bit on the past, a little bit in the future. We're going to start by looking at the 4 cards at the bottom of the deck, because these are really the pace setters. In other words, the overall energy, okay? Are you ready, Leo? Of course you are. You were born ready. So now this is a Leo card. This is a Leo card. That's one thing. The other thing is that there might be some people trying to slow you down. In other words, they're trying to tell you that the sun is not, or the moon is not round. And you said, but what in the hell are you talking about? I know the moon is round. No, it's not round. No, you're wrong. Okay. So expect some unforeseen slowdowns. Perhaps things are not going as fast as you hoped. Or perhaps some people who are going to help, some people who promised you help, they're not sincere or they're going to pull back. Okay. So just keep that in mind for now. Now, well, and Leo shows his strength. Leo, do you feel as if you don't belong right now? As if there's some people avoiding you, they don't want to talk to you, or they're gossiping? You know, when you get in the room or that kind of, change conversation, change topic. I think you feel that way right now. There might also be somebody else who feels shunned by you, like thrown out or abandoned by you. Because I really, to be honest with you, I really don't see this being Leo. No, I don't see Leo feeling left out or no. Leo is the energy of the party. Leo is the life of the party. How are you going to leave? It's like you go at a party and you're going to tell the DJ to leave the room. Who the hell is going to make you guys dance? We are the DJ. We are the organizers. We own the room, for God's sakes. You're renting it from me. So, no, I don't think this is Leo. I think this is someone who feels left out by Leo, because Leo never feels left out. No, I don't think so. There's just no way. Now, the one thing is about this card right here is you're done with the arguments. You don't want to argue anymore. In other words, you either be honest and sincere with me as I am with you, or what is the point even wasting time? Why should we pretend to be friends if you're not being honest the way I'm being honest with you? In other words, Leo, you got to a point now where true blue or nothing, right? True blue or nothing. So let's take a look. Let's take a look and see who's being left out or feels like you're not communicating with them. All right. Okay, Leo. So you have, from the financial side, let's talk about the financial side right now. On the financial side, you've been focusing on your money and you're doing a great job. Money is growing, debts are going down, you're paying off debts. If you got a little bit of something left on your car, you're paying it off. Maybe you're putting extra money on your mortgage. In other words, you are getting smart with money. So you know that you're the best producer of money when it comes to yourself. So Leo doesn't rely on other people. Now, as you know, money makes money. When you start seeing money from a perspective of energy, not as need, you don't need money. What you want to do is bless it instead. The more grateful you are about what you already have, the more you're going to get about what you already have. Think about this. When you complain, oh, I don't have enough money, how am I going to pay my bills? All you're going to get is more bills because you're focusing on the bills and the inability to pay them. Hence, you amplify that. But when you say, you know what, I got money. Thank you. Thank you, universe. Thank you, God. Thank you, yourself. Thank you, whatever you want. So now you're being grateful about what? Money, right? You're going to get more of it. Hey, don't ask me how it works. Leo, I did not create the universe. Well, I did independently, but God created the universe. We're all God, right? So ask God why it made it like that. Whatever you focus on, you amplify. And God doesn't care whether it's good or bad, because God always says yes. So you decide the topic, good or bad. God doesn't care. And God amplifies it. There you go. So that's as far as finance is concerned. So doing good and getting better. Now, here you have an offer of peace or an offer of love. Someone who's younger than you. This person, I think, wants to make peace. They don't want to fight anymore. But I think underneath it all, or beneath it all, whatever you say, how do you say, underneath it all, or beneath it all, or under all, whatever. I think it's beneath it all. Beneath it all, this person is hoping for more than just peace. But I believe that they see, if they're going to just come out and declare themselves, oh, I love you, I want to be with you, I think they don't want to scare you away, and I think you're not ready for it. So I think they'll say, hey, can we just make peace? Can we just be friends? But the truth is they want more, because this is the Page of Cups, which is, there is a surprise. In other words, there is more than meets the eye, or they're not giving you the whole story. But it is positive regardless. Let's now look at the present Leo. The Page of Swords. The Page of Swords, again, another page. Page cards are always about messages. Now, cups are love and peace. Coins are, of course, money. Cups, like it says, love. Wands is material. Houses, work, finances, and so on and so forth. Whereas the Swords signifies information, anything ideological, dreams, ideas, information, clarifications. So you're receiving a message from someone who would like to clarify something with you. They would like to clarify, perhaps an apology, or at the very least, they want to make things clear. Because they don't like misunderstanding. They don't like you guys left things unclarified, unspoken. So let's find out what's really going on now, my beautiful Leos. Now, of course, Leo, as I said again, this is general reading, okay? If you want a personal reading for you, bottom left, as you can see, setteaching.org, okay? So, I believe you and this person had plans. You and this person had plans to be together, maybe have a baby even, or at least have a family. And then what happened? Okay, so the Page of Wands, here's the message I was telling you about. So we got 3 pages so far. So you got messages here to do with material things, homes, moving, changing cities, and clarifications. This person, I believe this is the same person. They're gonna tell you, hey, we haven't spoken for a while. Can we just be friends? Okay, yeah, sure, no problem. And then, okay, can I explain something to you? Would you allow me to explain something I feel we did not really get to clarify? Sure. And then I'll say, you know what? I think maybe I want to move, or I'm thinking of buying a house. I think of downgrading from a house to an apartment. In other words, they want your input. Or I'm thinking of changing jobs, or I'm thinking of moving to another city. But really, their main intent, Leo, is to get close to you. But they're going like really carefully, and they're giving it to you one step at a time. But Leo ain't stupid. Come on, just tell me the truth. I know what you're trying to do. Don't go the long ways. Just say, hey, Leo, I cannot be without you. Can I come and see you? Because Leo knows anyways. So it's, oh no, I want to ask you this, I want to ask you that. What do you think if I do this, if I do that? Just say, the hell, Leo, I want to be with you. What are you gonna do? As if we're not psychic. We're psychic. We read your mind. So what is the point you going the long game, playing the long game? Just be honest, because if you're not being honest in the sense that you are going the long route, when we already know what you want, then perhaps we can trust you. Be upfront. Look, Seth told me one time, my spirit guide said, Marco, the more childlike you behave, the better off you're going to be. Childlike. Honest. Say the honest truth. Say what's in your heart. Don't hide anything. Adults, they're all screwed up. They're all effed up. And they got to do this. They got to say this. They mean this, but they say that, No. Children say, hey, Aunt, why are you so ugly? And, oh, don't say that. Oh, my God, don't say, oh, I'm sorry. No, the kid is telling you the truth. Why do you pretend? The kid doesn't lie. It is you, adults, that you're trying to tell me that she's good looking. The kid says she's ugly, okay? So she is ugly. Stop pretending. So if you want to be happy in life, be like that, okay? So someone is going the long way. They're, instead of them telling you all at once, they're nickel and diming you, okay? A little bit at a time. Okay, no problem. You, in the meantime, you're sitting pretty. I'm good. I'm okay. I already know what you want. But they're playing confused. They're telling you, oh, I don't know what I want, Can you help me make a decision? You say, you thinking, you fool, I already know what you want. But you like to nickel and dime me, right? And they go like, I don't know how I feel. I don't know. I don't know what words to use. I don't know. What do you think of this? What do you think of that? Just say it, you dumbass. Just say it. You want to be with Leo because you cannot find anybody better. It's as simple as that. Just say it. No, but I'm thinking of moving, to your city. What do you think? Is that a good idea? Over here, I'm not making enough money, or I want to move in your neighborhood. Do you think that's a good idea? Really? Are you going to keep on playing games? Why don't you just say, I want to be with you? And then maybe we can look at what we can do. No, the long way. Oh, I don't know. What do you think of this? And nickel and diming, you know. Okay. All right. You read what you saw. You nickel, you see nickels and dimes. You're gonna read nickels and dimes. Think about that. All right. What's in our futuristic future? Who? See what they want? Na 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 na. See what they want? They want to marry you. They want to marry you. They want to reboot the relationship, and they might be at a distance from you. And they're gonna say that they had a revelation. Their angel spoke to them. They might be all religious and all the angel Gabriel or the angel Nefertiti spoke to me, and they said that you and I belong together. Really? Okay. This is what they want. So this being in the future, my dear Leo, chances are some of you are going to get married. Some of us going to get married or engaged. So this is the wall card. The wall card is the completion of a cycle. Of course, once you complete a cycle, you must restart another one. So there might be a distance between you guys, but it's also, hey, Leo, can we go for another round at it? And what they really want is, okay, now, now, just in case you wonder, I am not married per se, but I am spiritually married to someone. I am spiritually married to someone, so I am taken. And they want to restart. Okay? So far we have Virgo, Sagittarius, Cancer, Pisces, Aries, Aquarius, and Gemini. Okay? Those are the signs you might be dealing with. Okay. Leo, my beautiful Leo. Ano, 1, 2, 3, 4. Forgiving and learning. Okay, so forgiving and learning. So there might have been some mishaps in the past. It's about forgiving and learning. And here we have getting to know each other. So it's almost as if there's a new round coming around. Okay? All right. Now, a new round coming around. Leo, 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 Leo. Leo, 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 Leo. The message says, I have trouble with intimacy. So there is someone whom you know, and for some reason, they have trouble with being intimate. And maybe that's what's keeping them away or keeping them shy. Fated meetings. This thing has to be. There's no way around it. It's meant to be. See? Meant to be. It is destined. You guys have signed a contract. Now, Leo, think of your question. Your answer is nope. Thank you. Thank you, Leo. Thank you so much. Thank you. I love you, Leo. And please subscribe to the channel if you haven't. And please like the video, okay? It really helps the numbers. But if you need anything personal, like totally personal, focus on you, you're going to be blown away. The address is bottom left. It's opening up now. I think I'm booked until November the 10th or so. Why don't I just look? Why don't I just look? Okay, I'm booked until the 17th of November. See right there? So the more you wait, the longer you're going to have to wait. Today is the 31st of October, Halloween. Okay, my dear friends, go ahead and book your session if you like one, or if you want to take the seminar on the law of attraction, will change your life guaranteed. But in the meantime, I send you a big hug, a Leo's hug, and you know what that feels like, right? See you soon.